Thank you to Prinny Frost for today's contingency. Agamemno Contingency, Tyrant Overlord. Killia, or Killia depending on translation, is a demon of great power. Originating from the slums of a place called Cryo-Blood Netherworld, Killia was capable of growing stronger, eventually gaining the title of Overlord. Although he would one day lose a portion of his power known as Overload to a rival-turned-enemy Void Dark, nearly killing him in the process. However, he would survive the encounter, and though reluctantly at first, would join up with other overlords who he would come to see as comrades. And through this bond, he would grow even stronger. Killia has a range of abilities, be it due to his demon biology, or just simply aptitude for combat, such as the ability to wield elemental magic. But don't think for a second that he isn't capable of handling himself in hand-to-hand combat. In fact, he is more known for melding the two, resulting in devastating damage. For example, in a combination attack with another overlord, Killia is seen capable of kicking his ally into space. He is also fast enough to fly ahead of his ally, before kicking him back down to Earth, resulting in an impact on par with that of a meteor. And if that weren't enough, he seems to have an ability to utilize the power of a minion, transforming them into a weapon, allowing Killia to wield them and deal more damage than they would be able to otherwise. But a wise man once said, "It's not about how hard you can hit, it's about how hard you can get hit." And it's not an understatement to say that Killia can take quite the beating and continue standing. He has managed to survive being struck by a spell called Omega Ice, an attack that coats you in a thick layer of ice before shattering it. With how quickly the ice forms, I can infer that it reaches temperatures well below absolute zero. And then there is the skill known as Omega Star, an attack that summons a massive golem. This creature will then strike every surface from the planet before outright obliterating it. Not only can Killia somehow survive that, but more baffling is he has been recorded somehow dodging it altogether. And feats like these are being accomplished despite the fact that Killia was not yet at his full power. One thing I should note is Killia has a ravenous appetite. At first I chalked this up as your typical anime protagonist trait, where they often consume more food than humanly possible. But in reality, this was due to a second, darker personality inside of him. This other personality was created from his time as the Tyrant Overlord, one which calls itself Killia, a form spawned by his own self-hatred and doubt in his past self. Killia would attack friend or foe alike. Eventually, however, Killia, along with the support of his allies, would gain control of this power and unlock his true strength. A form powerful enough to handle bloodies, a warrior powerful enough to down all of Killia's allies with a single strike. And he would continue to grow stronger from there. I don't know what it is about RPG heroes and their constant ability to fight gods, but even they have their weaknesses. Should Killia ever be overcome with his dark impulses again, his allies could prove to be the most effective way to counter him. As not only did they grow strong with him, but their bond formed through their battles has managed to bring him back from the darkness before. And should they prove not enough, there is one who has a deeper bond than that. Lieza is a childhood friend to Killia, one whom he has confirmed is the reason for him leaving the ways of the Tyrant Overlord behind. If he should ever close his heart, I believe Liez would be capable of unlocking it again.